Hello everyone and welcome back to So Aldo DIY. In today's video, I'm going to show you how I made this beautiful summer dress. Let's go ahead and get started. I already cut out all the pieces. As you can see here, I just used this basic bodice slopers and I edit the neckline a little bit. I want it to be like a U shape. So I will have one piece of front bodice and then two back pieces and one skirt panel. I am just transferring the darts. So if you don't know what darts are, it adds shape to the bodice, so it's going to contour to your body, so it's going to look flattering and pretty. Now it's time to close the darts. I like to start sewing the darts from the dart legs. Now it's time to join the back panel, so I join it at the shoulder seams and the side seams. Next, it's time to finish the arm side. I will be using a 2-inch bias tape. I placed it on the right side of the fabric and I'm just going to stitch along where the crease is. After that, it's time to grade the curve. So grading the curve or the fabric is going to release the tension on the curved edge. That way, the seam is going to lay flatter and beautiful. Next, I fold it inwards and fold it one more time, then top stitch along the edge of the bias tape, and it should look something like this. Now I can trim off the excess bias tape. I will repeat the same steps to the other arm side. Now I'm going to join the side seam, matching the right sides of the fabrics together. The next step is adding the skirt. I match the fabric at the waistline, right sides of the fabrics are facing, and I like to pin it at the center, then work my way out. And then I'm just going to stitch along right on this edge. Now it should look something like this. As you can see, it is very easy. I only had like 4 pieces altogether. Now it's time to apply the zipper. I mark the tip of the zipper here and I'm just going to fold it. And then I'm just going to mark all the seams as well, and here I am marking how long I want the zipper to be, and I'm going to trim the rest off. So marking the zipper and the seams together makes the zipper application super easy because you are pretty much going to line up all the marks that you did. After that, I open up the zipper and I am going to match the zipper teeth against the 1-inch allowance that I gave to this pattern or this dress. And I'm just going to match the right sides of the zipper and the fabric together. And you just want to make sure that the zipper opens like a book, and also test it out, zip it first, and if it doesn't zip properly, then you just kind of adjust the other zipper teeth just so it can close properly. And here I am using some pins, but if you want to, you can actually base stitch it like long running stitches along the zipper right here, so it's so much easier for you when you are sewing it. And here I am testing it out, making sure that the zipper will zip and it's perfect. So now it's time to head to the sewing machine and stitch right along here. I use an invisible zipper foot, and when I'm sewing, I'm actually opening the coil as I sew. Then I trim off the excess fabric and secure this end so you don't lose the zipper. Now it's time to close the back seam just like this. As you can see, it is perfect. It is done. I'm super pleased about it. Now it's time to finish the neckline. So I will be using the same method that I used for the armholes. I will be using a bias tape for that. So pretty much it's the same thing. First, I'm going to fold the ends of the bias tape, and then I'm just going to place it along the edge of the neckline. Right sides of the fabrics are facing. And you can use any bias tape. You can even make your own, but I did not have enough fabric for that. So I decided to use this green one that I already have on hand. By the way, if you kind of reverse where you place the bias tape, it's gonna end up like a pop-up collar on the correct side. So it's up to you if you want the bias tape on the outside or in the inside. You're just going to kind of do it backwards, I guess. After that, it's time to grade the neckline. Grading the neckline is going to release the tension along the curve, and it's going to make the neckline lay flatter and beautiful. So make sure don't skip this process. If you are wondering how much fabric I use for this project, I actually use like roughly 1 yard of fabric because this is not for me, this is for my daughter, and this is some sort of mini dress. Now I'm just going to fold the end of the bias tape towards the inside and fold it one more time and then stitch along, similar to what I did to the armholes earlier. By the way, when you are top stitching the bias tape, make sure to make it nice and pretty because it's going to be a finishing stitch, so you will see it along the neckline. So you just want to make sure it is nice and pretty and even. This is what the neckline look like. As you can see, it is so pretty and the zipper is perfect. Now all I have to do is finish the hemlines and the dress is completed. And this is what the final dress look like. How pretty is that? Thanks so much for watching. If you find this helpful, be sure to give this a thumbs up, and if you could share it, I will totally appreciate it. And if you haven't already, subscribe to my channel. I will see you in the next one. Bye!